FBI says it will not recommend charges against the former Secretary of State and presidential candidate.
FBI Director James Comey says his agency's investigation did find Clinton and her staff were, quote, extremely careless in the handling of sensitive information, but that charges in this case are not appropriate. CBS News' Brian Conybeare is in the newsroom with more on the FBI's findings. Brian.
And Mary, Chris, FBI Director James Comey spoke about the year-long investigation he called painstaking just a short time ago. The controversy has, of course, dogged Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign and sparked calls for criminal charges from Donald Trump. But now that will likely not happen.
Although we did not find clear evidence that Secretary Clinton or her colleagues intended to violate laws governing the handling of classified information, there is evidence that they were extremely careless in their handling of very sensitive, highly classified information.
In what he called an unusual statement, FBI Director James Comey laid out the results of the investigation into Hillary Clinton's use of more than one private email server when she served as Secretary of State in the Obama administration. Comey was critical of Clinton and her team, saying they should have known the risks and that their actions were, quote, extremely concerning. Comey says among the 30,000 emails they investigated, 110 contained secret information at the time they were sent or received. But despite Clinton and her attorneys deleting some emails, the bottom line is that the FBI will not recommend criminal charges against Hillary Clinton.
In looking back at our investigations into the mishandling or removal of classified information, we cannot find a case that would support bringing criminal charges on these facts. All the cases prosecuted involved some combination of clearly intentional and willful mishandling of classified information or vast quantities of information exposed in such a way as to support an inference of intentional misconduct or indications of disloyalty to the United States or efforts to obstruct justice. We do not see those things here.
Again, the FBI not recommending criminal charges in the Hillary Clinton email case. Just last week, Attorney General Loretta Lynch indicated she would follow the lead sent by the career prosecutors at the FBI. This is just breaking this afternoon, and there is no reaction from the Clinton camp or the candidate herself just yet. Mary?
Brian Conybeare, thank you. Donald Trump is reacting to the decision on social media. Just a few moments ago, he tweeted this statement. The system is rigged. General Petraeus got in trouble for far less. Very, very unfair. As usual, bad judgment. He followed that up with another tweet saying, FBI director said crooked Hillary compromised our national security. No charges. Wow. Hashtag rigged system. Again, Hillary Clinton has not commented yet. She will be campaigning with President Obama later today.